Hey guys, and welcome to My Bits, a channel where I update you on my daily cryptocurrency earnings and daily cryptocurrency news. In this video, I want to clarify for you guys what Bitcoin Unlimited is, because it's something that's going to be coming up in the community, and I wanted to clarify that for you. Alright, so let's get started. Bitcoin Unlimited is a full node software client for the Bitcoin network. Compared to the Bitcoin Core client, hard coding the block size limit to 1 megabyte from which it is forked. Bitcoin Unlimited removes the limit, allowing the users to determine the block size by consensus. The protocol used by Bitcoin Unlimited is administered by a formal process described in the Articles of Federation. It follows the release of Bitcoin XT and Bitcoin Classic, alternative proposals which aimed to increase Bitcoin's transaction capacity of around 2.5 to 3 transactions per second. Next, let's look at its scalability. Bitcoin Unlimited is an attempt to upgrade Bitcoin Core into a client that processes Bitcoin transactions into blocks with a potential maximum size greater than the Core's hard-coded limit of 1 megabyte. Per the advocates of the change, a block size increase is needed in order to avoid a workflow bottleneck due to the number of transactions made as Bitcoin adoption increases. BUP001 documented the proposal and was drafted by developers Andrew Stone. With Bitcoin Unlimited, miners are independently able to configure the size of the blocks they will validate. Maximum generation size, also referred to as MG, is a new option which by default is set to 1 megabyte. This allows the users to select the size of the blocks they produce. Excessive block size, or EB, allows nodes to choose the size of the block they accept. By default, this is set at 16 megabytes. The third new option allows a user to select excessive acceptance depth, or AD. This implements a consensus strategy by retroactively accepting larger blocks if a majority of other miners have done so. Miners using Bitcoin Unlimited could continue to process regular size blocks, but as soon as a threshold in the number of nodes willing to process large blocks is signaled, and once the such block is mined, those miners will do so and then append a large block to the blockchain. According to the game theory, the scalability solution will be found at a focal point, that is, the size limit of a block is expected to naturally emerge from the cumulative effect of thousands of node operators and miners expressing their preferences. It continues the transaction capacity increase method Bitcoin used for much of its existence. Without any centralized direction, miners increased the block limit from 250 kilobytes to 550 kilobytes in March 2013 to apparent opposition of Peter Todd and Luke Jr. That was followed by an increase to 750 kilobytes and then finally 1 megabyte. With Bitcoin Unlimited, they can increase it in roughly the same manner to 2 megabytes or 4 megabytes in line with demand as well as the progress of technology. From here, we check out the support. Bitcoin Unlimited follows the release of Bitcoin XT and Bitcoin Classic, alternative proposals on how to increase Bitcoin's transaction capacity. Bitcoin Unlimited is actively supported by Roger Ver. Mining pools including Antpool, Bitcoin.com, BTC.top, GB Miners, and Via BTC use BU as of March 2017. Around 11% of the nodes run by BU. The opposition are some developers of the Bitcoin Core have been reluctant to increase the block size limit due to the extra hardware resources needed in order to process bigger blocks, as they believe it may lead to higher levels of node centralization. Some of these developers have even suggested that the current transaction capacity should be reduced by 70% despite the transaction backlogs of almost $1 billion. Developers of Core favor developing scalability solution towards other layers and platforms. Bitcoin Unlimited is also criticized for the emerging consensus mechanism, which could lead to an unwanted network split with an unpredictable outcome. Furthermore, critics are worried about the small amount of Bitcoin Unlimited developers and lack of peer review of new code. A bug in Bitcoin Unlimited caused Bitcoin.com to mine an invalid block on 2 on February 2nd. Bitcoin Unlimited nodes were attacked after developers brought a bug to light on 14 March 2017. The numbers of nodes hosting Unlimited fell to about 300 from 800 following the attacks, the lowest level since October, and returned to about 800 within 24 hours according to the website Coindance, which tracks network data. Lastly, let's go into its governance. Bitcoin Unlimited seeks to democratize the software development process. The software's lead developer or maintain its to be elected annually. Elected positions exist for a president in charge of high-level management and elected secretary to deal with administrative issues. The president of Bitcoin Unlimited is Andrew Clifford. Peter Risen is the secretary of Bitcoin Unlimited. Bitcoin Unlimited has a number of developers including Peter Cipher, Andrew Suisani, Andrew Stone, Tom Harding, Dagor Johannesson, Amir Seth, Tom Zander, Jerry Chan, and FD Trader. Man, I might have chopped up those names, but yeah. So that's the gist of what Bitcoin Unlimited is. So yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. In the next video, I'll try to cover what SegWit is, and we'll delve further into this Bitcoin fork that seems to be upcoming. If you liked anything in this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you want to get daily updates on the cryptocurrency space. I wish you a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video.